Hello, this is Mr. 23. I just started a blog this week. It's at this link. Um, and yeah, well, I post like sort of interesting math problems and stuff. Post other stuff too, but right now mainly just math stuff. Uh, and so every Friday I plan on solving the week's problems. So I mean each day I have an interesting problem, I guess. Try to work it out. You should go there first before you finish watching this video because try to work the problem out yourself first. It should be kind of interesting, I hope. But then, yeah, so here's the explanations for the problems. One of the problems came from a stats test, and it is there's a game that costs $10 to play, and if you roll a dice, if you get a 5 or a 6, you get $30 back, and if you don't, then you get a second roll, and on your second roll, if you get a 5 or a 6, you get $10 back. And so the question is this profitable? And if so, how much do you expect to make after 100 games? Okay, so the point is to sort of make a isolate the random variable, I guess. So to do that, just make a little table here of possible outcomes and the probability of them happening. So 1/3 of the time you'll get a 5 or a 6, and you'll get $30 back, but you paid $10, so you will make a profit of 20. Then, in the case, this is 5 or 6. In the case that you make something other than 5 or 6 the first time, but then a 5 or 6 the second time, it has the probability of, well, first you're going to have a probability of 2/3, and then next you need 5 or 6, so that's going to be 1/3. And so that will be the probability there. Your profit from this will be 0. And for the final one, it's just whatever's left, which is, yeah. So whatever is left is 0.44. And in this case, you will actually lose $10. So for this game, to figure out how much profit you will make per game, basically just add up the values times the probability of them occurring. So 20 times 1/3 plus, well, that's not important, plus 0.444, well, continued, times -10. And you'll see that this value is 2.22 repeating dollars. So the question says, in 100 games, how much do you expect to make? Well, after 100 games, you would expect to make $222.22. Yeah, pretty straightforward problem. Kind of interesting though, because it's a game, and it's a game based on chance and stuff like that. The harder one, more interesting, is this. It's just a continued nesting of square roots and adding. And so you want to find what this equals. So the first thing to do would be to set this equal to x. Well, if you plug this into the calculator, you can plug more and more 17s in and keep nesting the square root, and you get a better and better approximation. Problem is, it's irrational, so you won't really be able to figure out what you're looking at. It'll just look like decimals. So set this equal to x, and then when you set this equal to x, you realize that this quantity is also x. So that leads x equals square root 17 plus x. Square both sides. X squared equals 17 plus x. And then this is just a quadratic. When you solve it, you get x equals 1 plus square root of 69 over 2. And so, well, it would be plus or minus, but this is obviously only going to be plus. So this is the answer. This has the exact value of this. Alright, yeah, I'll make more problems every day and explain them on Fridays. Thanks for watching.